Putin was wrong. We are ready. Now's the hour. He thought he could roll into Ukraine and the world would roll over. That's why the NATO alliance was created, to secure peace and stability. We prepared extensively and carefully. We are united and we stayed united. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he's ever been. We're cutting off Russia's largest bank, preventing Russia's central bank from defending the Russian ruble. Tonight, I say to the Russian oligarchs and the corrupt leaders who built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Putin's wrong. We are ready. Go get him. And we will. Go get him. Light will win over darkness. Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people. Folks, go get him. And we will. Go get him. And we'll be stronger.
Yo, what it do, folks? How's everybody doing? It sucks. I can't freaking hear my music right. I don't know what the hell is CapCut. Top of the morning, Ash. So, is the music volume good enough? Like, y'all can still hear me too? For some reason, this shit's still tripping on my side. Like, I can barely hear the music and stuff. What up, Dark Star? Hey, yeah, Dark Star, you don't have no kind of meetings or nothing today, right? Because I decided to move the premiere up to today. I moved the premiere that I had set for tomorrow, moved it up till today at 11:45. All right, for sure. It's sleeping music? Nah, it's not sleeping music. This is more like, well, it could be sleeping music, but it's also like, you know, you get your mind right, you know, relaxing and stuff like that. I know y'all see in the title about that I may need a long break, but yeah, I'm gonna get to that part though. But I do got a fucking catch today that's set up, dude, for a pretty big name, not name dude, but this is another church member, y'all. What up with the C-Bone? It's another church member, and he's like a doctor or something like that. Let me see if I can. He's an apostle, doctor, something, which is his name. I'm not going to put his name out there yet. But yeah, he's an apostle, doctor, something. The chief executive officer at some church. And so, my dude low-key looked like Kanye West, if you ask me. But I know it ain't Kanye for sure. But he damn sure looked like him. And I'm sure he's been told that before, because I dug through some of his profiles online. And he had a picture in there of Kanye West, so. Man, exactly. This what makes me really want to just go ahead and catch him, just because of the title that he has. And I'm sure he's possibly messed around with other real kids. He's like one of the main ones of this church. Yeah, always church members, man. Always church members. And then, not to try to get political real fast, though, but I remember somebody came in here and was trying to say, like, oh, start asking them. Oh, no, actually, it was in the comments on Instagram. he was trying to start a political argument with people in the comments, talking about like, yeah, you should start asking them if they Democrats or Republicans. So basically, he was trying to say that most people that are creeps are Democrats or some shit like that. But literally right after that, the next creep that I ended up pulling up on, well, I didn't pull up on him, but that came into my session, ended up being a goddamn Republican. So it doesn't matter what side people are on. They all predators. You know what I'm saying? I just hate when people be trying to start arguments in the comments on posters and try to be political about it. Like, you don't know, that side is more predators. And nah, fuck that. Everybody's a predator. I mean, look at the church people. Who would expect them to be predators? Those are the people that you should be trusting. Church people. You know what I'm saying? And people you just don't never know who the fuck gonna be the predator, bro. And that's why I always push that message to parents, man. Always expect the unexpected because you never know. Yeah, you yourself might fuck around and be the goddamn predator, bro. You don't know what your mindset gonna fuck around and be like one day. You might, yeah. You just never know, bro. And just like Ashley said right there, don't trust anybody. You never know. I've always ran with that. When I was a wrestling fan back in the days, and Stone Cold used to say that shit, DTA, don't trust anybody. And I used to listen to that like, damn, nobody? What about your family? And then somebody in my family fucked around and did some stupid shit, and then I'm like, yep, see? Now I see what Stone Cold meant. Now I see what Stone Cold meant. And that's what I always ran with, DTA. It's no offense to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's no offense to nobody at all. But you just can't trust anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Always expect the unexpected. Ain't that crazy? That fucking Stone Cold, the one that taught me that. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right, Barbara. There's really no safety nowhere. Schools, you know, like places where we expect our kids to really be safe at. You know, I remember back when I was coming up, you know, schools was the safe havens and stuff like that. Even if you had a major earthquake, you rather your kids probably been at school because the school had certain shit situated, how they knew how to handle earthquake drills and stuff like that. But now you gotta worry about the kids going to school and spending too much time in the office rubbing principals' feet. Y'all remember that story I brought out that time, that little principal lady, she had the kid rubbing her feet and she was calling him chocolate daddy or some shit like that while he was doing it. That was his punishment for throwing paper balls in class, was to rub her damn feet. That makes sense as a punishment. Then call home and tell his parents that, yeah, your son been disrupting class. He's disturbing other kids from learning and shit like that. Just to let you know too, I had him in the office rubbing my feet today. He said, now they got shooting drills. Yeah, I mean, I think it's needed. I think it's needed because, you know, a lot of those actually go on in schools nowadays, man. The whole world right now is crazy, bro. Like, you know, my son, you know, he kind of wanted to go out to Florida, you know, to do some extra training for track. You know, but I'm like, and I'm never one to like let the way the world is going to dictate my moves in life. But the way the world is moving and operating right now, I'm like, yeah, I'd much rather you be close enough to me for when any damn thing goes down. Yeah, the Catholic Church, they not gonna never admit to it. I mean, but then too, it's not just Catholic churches though, bro. It's not just Catholic churches. It's churches in a whole, if you ask me. But of course, the numbers outweigh one side, you know. But yeah, I was all like, yeah, shit, you ain't going nowhere. Yep, that's exactly what I said, Tara. Like, yep, you gonna have to be here, brother. Because shit, if anything go down, I know we all here together. I don't want something happening then you way over there and gotta figure out how to fly way back here, and then I gotta figure out how to go way over there, gates and all that shit. You know, the way my pockets are set up, that won't happen. That will not happen. So let me pull this up real fast too. I'm gonna leave that right there. So that prayer that we caught last, the one that we caught more than twice, I mean more than once. Matter of fact, let me update y'all on another motherfucker real quick that called me last night. Hold on, let me look this other dude up real quick, Alex. So y'all remember the prayer who job I pulled up on? Remember I pulled up on old boy at his job? What the henny? Alright, now what the fuck happened here? I'll put this shit in a minute. Damn, this shit must be hella delayed. I should have streamed on the YouTube app. But do y'all remember the dude who I pulled up on at his job? Matter of fact, I just pulled the clip up too. So anyways, to give a summary about that, he fucking called the decoy phone last night. Where you at? There you go. So he calls the decoy phone last night, and I'm like, what the fuck do this dude want? So I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna call this fool back. And I had the feeling it had to been somebody told him about his clip online. Right? So let me go down this down real quick. So he was sitting there giving me a whole little sob story about, you know, how he lost his job. Well, he tried to say he was suspended or some shit like that. He might even be listening right now because obviously he ain't got nothing to do. He's been going through all my content on Instagram. I don't know if he found a way to find YouTube yet, but he was fucking talking about like, yeah, man, you know, I just want to let you know, dude, like, you really taught me a fucking lesson, man. Like, you traumatized me. I said, I traumatized you. You know, you traumatized yourself. Yeah, he tried to make friends, but he was all like, yeah, dude, like, you know, like my boss, he told me, like, you know, I had to go home right after that day. He didn't want me there because he has like little nieces and he got a daughter himself. So now I'm like, oh, okay. Well, at first, I thought the boss man was on his side. And all honesty, that's what made me post the clip of that motherfucker real fast. I was like, oh, hell no. I ain't get to bring the police to this nigga job. Like, you know, I went up there just to talk to him, you know, in hopes of the boss would have just fired him for the bullshit that he was doing and then lying. Talking about, oh, I did it for shits and giggles. I never was going to go meet. If that was the case, then why you reaching out in the middle of the night talking about if you can come finger bang some little girl? You know what I mean? So I talked to him for a whole 10 minutes. Bro, matter of fact, I recorded the goddamn thing. Let me see if I can play it for y'all. And I recorded on this phone. I think it was this one. And I had to cut him off. I said, look, bro. I said, if you just dry trying to ask me to remove your fucking clip, just go ahead and ask me, homie. Stop trying to beat around the bush. If you want your shit removed, be a man and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to be no fucking bitch nigga saying to me, oh yeah, you taught me a lesson, dude. Like, no. What's the end game here? Let me see. Oh, this fucking phone's so slow. Yeah, this shit ever gonna load? It's literally like I recorded it. What's up, Monique? Yeah, I know. I sure ain't seen you in no live chats in a while, so that name damn so don't look familiar no more. What up, Sharon? Hey, Manly, you a fool. He said, but it'd be nice if you bought dinner first. Yeah, or send a donation. But I did tell that motherfucker I ain't want no money from him, though. I'm like, yeah, I don't want shit from you at all, homie. Just because I know he want his shit removed. You know what I'm saying? So that would kind of look like he paid me to take it off. So I was like, yeah, I don't want no motherfucking money from you, homie. I said the way I would end up taking your shit off is if you seriously think you need some help. Hold on, boy. Uh, I said, like, if you seriously think you need some help and you go get some help, I said, then yeah, I'll probably think about taking your shit down then. I said, but as far as you think you finna pay me to take it down, bro, I said, I don't work like that, homie. Sorry. Yeah, real talk, brother. What up, Angel? You ain't missed that much yet, but I did move my premiere up to today of the dude that got slammed and shit. So I don't know if y'all already went over there and liked the video. 37 minutes and shit. Yeah, I moved this one up till today because I'm gonna end up having to take a little bit of a break, bro, because I've been sick. I'm surprised, like I'm feeling good right now as I'm live on here talking, because I was literally like had like -3 energy before I came on here, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go live and tell them that I moved the premiere up, get them a little update, and then I'm getting off. But like I told y'all before, man, a lot of times when I get on here and chit chat with y'all, bro, I'd literally be starting to feel good, and that's why I appreciate y'all. On the outside of, you know what I'm saying, supporting the catches and stuff like that. Like, that's why I appreciate all my real ones up in here. Yo, make the brother feel good. And I like her too. And she showed me her boobies. And I like those too. Oh, yeah, most deaf, vape, most deaf, man. I appreciate that, Ricardo. Ricardo! Do anybody know where that's from? That little thing that I just did? And she showed me her boobies. And I like those too. Anybody know what movie that's from? Oh, my ankle. Oh, my days. I forgot I told y'all about my ankle, man. Let's get to that. So today, man, I've been doing some ankle exercises, rolling my shit on a tennis ball, a water bottle. Yep, man. Yeah, Dog Star got it first. Yep, it sure did. But my ankle, man. So I don't even know. Well, y'all called it. It's just getting old, pretty much, because ain't no way in hell taking off a sock, bro, put my ankle in like dislocation mode. I don't know if y'all saw me on that last catch, bro. Like I was limping like a mother lover, bro. Like it was so bad. Like I really thought my foot was broke. Shit, it might have been broke, bro. And I just been popping that motherfucker back in place like on my own. Mama said the girls on the devil. Yo, Vicky Valancourt, you gotta go. Mama's gonna wake up soon. Time out in the game. Yeah, y'all gonna fuck around and get me up here doing volleyball all day now. But no, dude, so I took off my goddamn sock and my whole left ankle, bro, just seemed like it dislocated. And for the past 3 days, I've been, I I could barely even walk. Yeah, and I haven't even been doing no capoeira, bro. Like I've been wanting to get back into it, but damn sure can't do it now. Hell, I was trying to walk to the store the first day my shit, no, the second day my shit was hurting, bro. This was sad. Some white lady, and I'm only saying the race because she probably felt how I felt when white people had black people just run up quickly behind them. You know, they snatched their purse up real quick. Bro, this lady came up behind me. She was jogging though. She was exercising. But I didn't hear her coming. Bro, I must have snatched around so fast, bro, because I'm thinking, you know, it might have been somebody trying to come get me or something. And I forgot about my foot, boy. I was like, oh, ah. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, no, you good, you good. I was just like, oh, my days. Shit, that sock is the devil to me. That sock was definitely the devil that damn day. Man, but my shit been fucked up ever since. So then when I went to the shop the other day and I was talking to this other dude about what happened, and he was all like, man, that sounds like getting old, dude. I'm like, and he said it happened to him before. He said that when he was at the gym, his shit popped out. And then he said it seemed like in a mid crack that it just got stuck. But he said he could barely walk on it. But he said he popped his shit back in and it was good. And that's literally what happened with me before. And then, like Vape said, it could be like a previous injury. I kind of believe that also because I did have a lot of ankle injuries, bro. I never let them heal. I was the motherfucker that was out there with a sprained ankle, still playing basketball full court in a game. And the doctor told me to sit my ass down somewhere. I said, nigga, please. I remember I broke my thumb and had a big ass cast on, bro. After the second day, I went up to the park. I said, I'm gonna just go up here and just watch all the homies play. Bro, I must have jumped my ass in that game and snatched that goddamn cast off. Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dude. I be wishing now, like, I would have took care of my injuries and shit. You know, but that's like right now too. Like I was saying in my title, like I may need a long break, like even just from catching though, because you know it's mentally draining, bro. I'm not even finna cap on that shit. This shit it gets mentally draining, especially when you're the one that's doing most of the chatting and you have to make sure the chats are right. There's been times, dude, like the other day, dude, I was at the shop and I was in the midst of responding to a pred, and he was all like, "Oh, your total is this and shit." And I'm like, "All right, hold on, bro." And I was boom, 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 boom. And then I got out of it. And then I was like, yeah, my bad, bro. I said, shit, I said I had to put myself in the teenager mode real quick because I had to make sure I responded back correctly to this dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's killing me, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. I mean, look how many fucking predators I done caught like within the last 2 weeks. Hell, the last month. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And some of these mother lovers been ones that been popping up that I've been talking to for over a year. You know, I saw somebody left a comment on the last video, the gun threat in the park video. You know, they was all like, man, you was talking to this dude for over a year. Like, that's the hell of dedication. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, it is, because you got to keep up with the story. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. Keeping up with the story, keeping shit in line. You know what I'm saying, bro? And just I don't know. It's not easy, bro. It's definitely not easy. And that's why when a lot of people be like, oh man, like how did you go about catching these guys? Like I want to do it too. No, you don't. Stay where you at. Yeah, God did rest on the seventh day, huh? Yeah, man, it takes a toll, dude. And then especially when you get these ones that you be like, oh hell no, they got too much contact with kids. So when I find out that these do be having too much contact with kids, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get that motherfucker, bruh. No telling how many kids he already done traumatized, how many more he possibly got in the works. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not no Gary show. What about Ghetto? I'm lost. Yeah, I definitely need a mental break, man. Like I really just want to, take a break from about catching. Like if anything, I can just come on here and give updates, about other ones that's already locked up, and do my other news stuff. Cause I like talking about the news, cause we make jokes like a motherfucker about that stuff. So that's always good to do. Oh, keeping my line straight. Yeah, when I'm talking to different predators, that's what I'm saying. Like you got to keep the story straight, bro. Like I literally I'm about to tell you right now how many prayers I'm talking to at once, bro. One, because he already texted. I haven't even responded to him since early yesterday. One, two, three, four. But the last one, number four, he just said, "I bet you're a cop," because he's a bugaboo. This nigga be calling like too much. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So far, what I can see is nine. Wait, no, 10 preds. Oh no, 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 no. He backed out. He said he'll wait till I turn 18. Nine preds I'm talking to right now. You see what I'm saying? He said we had to check. Look, why you had to check, bro? Look, you had to worry about me with this.
My guess is you guys wanted to smoke some drugs, picked up Gary.
That was not ours.
You ain't gotta worry about that with me, hippie. I'm like, yeah, man. If I got to stretch, counting, I'm stretched too thin, man. That's why, like, I had people hit me up. They want to help out with texting, but it's just hard to trust these people, man. It's hard to trust folks. Like we had one before, like we gave the decoy a whole decoy phone, so they didn't have to worry about having none on their phone. Like we do all that. We was providing the phones. Let them know like, hey, all right, this prayer is gonna end up texting. You're this age. This is your name. Obviously, it's Ashley, and just go from there. And I'll be damned if one of them didn't lose the phone with everything signed in. I appreciate that, Lolly. What up, Dre? Yeah, me too, Donald, man. That's why I like talking about the new stuff. Getting everybody different takes on it. Now we obviously can't talk about the political news, because it never goes right when we go there. So, it can't never just stay down the middle. Even though sometimes I be wanting to talk about it, because I know me, like I know I'm not one to get mad about what some people say about certain shit. I just listen to it. I'm almost like that one girl. What's her name? Caitlin Bennett. She good to me listening. Yeah, we be talking crazy in the chat though, man, especially when it comes to the news. But it's always jokes, man. We be having hella jokes in this motherfucker. Nobody is safe. Nobody is definitely safe, bro. Yeah, Caitlin is hilarious, man. But she's smart as fuck. But I also heard that a lot of people have been turning their back on Candace Owens and shit lately because see, that's the thing. I don't like when people can't accept somebody's opinion or when somebody calls somebody out on their bullshit. Man, I wish I could afford a goddamn cruise, bro. I wish I could afford a cruise. I don't know if I would go on a cruise if I could afford a good vacation. I much rather go to like the mountains. Shit, I'll drive myself to the mountains. and just get a cabin and just hang out up there and shit. Like I don't know about going on no water. Like I told y'all the other day, like that's why I don't know about fishing on no boat, bro. And the ancestry like popping my head. I'm capping, but I much rather like me. I'm more of a wilderness type person. I like being in the trees and the forest type shit or the mountains, just hearing nature. I'm like a tree hugging type motherfucker, stepping on grass with your bare feet. That's what I'm like. Oh, you can't walk, Jesus, fat Jesus. You said Candace pop out too much. I mean, shit, she be knowing what she be talking about though. You know what I'm saying? He said, we like them trees. Yeah, I do like the trees, bro. Yeah, but I remember I used to didn't like Candace at all though, bro. That's because I was like, man, she just know too goddamn much, or she just come off as one person that seems like you can't never tell her something and she be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. And I don't like people like that. They think that they know everything or everything that they say is right. Like, bro, you're gonna be wrong sometime. You don't know every goddamn thing now. And them the people that I really can't stand. Well, she got a pretty big following on YouTube, Manly. She got a pretty big following on YouTube, just like that Caitlyn girl. But from what I've heard, I was listening to somebody. Oh, Ticket TV. I was listening to Ticket TV, and he was talking about like how I guess a lot of people have been turning on Candace because she's been speaking out against the administration right now, talking about like how shit is happening that they said wasn't gonna happen. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with somebody speaking? I mean, shit, you got to call the bullshit when you see it. And I feel like when people get to talking shit about you for speaking your mind like that, then them the ones that you shouldn't even be fucking with. What do you expect to find? I guess you will find a wolf in the mountains and somewhere. Shit, the goddamn forest. Mark Dice. I don't know. I be watching the goddamn Hodge twins, or Officer Tatum. But I'm not gonna cap, man. I think Officer Tatum been trying to steal my style though, because he used to be more serious and shit when he would do his little news chats. But now he started like be more funny and try to crack more jokes and stuff like that. And I'm like, hold on, bro. You ain't used to do that. I mean, either he copied from me or the Hodge twin. I know they way bigger than me and shit, but it's not to say that they ain't never watched some little small timers, you know what I'm saying, and then try to steal from us. Yeah, the Hodge twin, them motherfuckers is hilarious, bro. Hilarious as fuck. Yeah, Tatum, definitely good. But yeah, so to get back on something about this long break, man, because it's almost time to get off this live for this premiere at about how many more minutes? 19 minutes. So yeah, so in the meantime, I'm thinking, I'm still might try to catch this dude later today. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this nigga a text right now and see if he woke, cause he don't get off of work till 5 this morning and shit. So, and I told him my grandma wasn't gonna go to work till about 1, and he can come around about 2. So. Yeah, exactly, Sharon. Oh, she do know. Yeah, I'm gonna be safe, man. I don't think this dude. I mean, shit. If he got the Holy Spirit in him, so he shouldn't want to try to do no harm. Go to Jam Rock. The hell is that? Where that at? Welcome to Jam Rock, out in the streets. Sound like Jamaica or some shit. All right, C-Bone. Well, it's all good, my brother. You'll be there in spirit. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man, I definitely do need a good break from catching though. Like chatting to these people, man. The only way I'm gonna be able to take a real good break though is if I just sign out of all the apps. Cause that's the only way I was able to do it before. I had to sign out of all the apps so nothing came up at all. For sure, brother. And I just be thinking the whole time I was just thinking like, man, I wonder how many of these predators, bro, like would have hit up my profile thinking that they was finna get some young meat or something. But they found somebody else that was really a kid. And see, that's the thing that really be fucking with me, you know? That's what makes me not want to stop. And this is another reason why I push to all these other newbies that want to get involved. Don't get involved. You know, we got enough of us already that's out here doing it. You know, a lot of these predators say, yeah, I see these videos and shit, so they still gonna continue to do it, but I prefer just let us OGs continue to handle it because y'all gonna end up getting yourselves hurt or definitely put behind bars for years for some fake shit. You know, and yeah, I think I'm really gonna have to just take a good little break, man, from just doing catches though. Not coming online talking and stuff like that. Cause like I said, I love talking about the news and joking around with everybody online. So at least that, you know, keeps my mind sane. So I'll still be doing that shit. Just won't be going out catching no preds. And I'm gonna say, well, I'm not even gonna put no time span on it. I'm gonna just go with the flow. Huh, that's like these preds. So let's just go with the flow, man. I don't want to say it through text. Excuse me. I'm just saying. No, sane. I said sane. Get them. Yeah. I mean, you're right, though, because it's just like you're walking around in public. You see people that look like predators and shit. But I mean, we can't be sitting out here just fucking profiling people like that either, though. While on break, honorable, you better rewind this motherfucker for about a good 2 minutes. I literally just got done explaining that there. But yeah, so then a quick
I just
update on
want
this food.
to walk around there because the neighbors might see I want to go through the back. But then there's always a lot of people coming by here, so we can go just that way. There's a little bench over there. Yeah. There.
All right, break it down for me again. Where we going?
What?
Where we going?
Your mama
Wait,
get
you don't
her
want to go to my
ASAP.
house? Why text you?
Yeah, I'm shooting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to talk to y'all too and tell y'all something too.
You mean at the airport?
Yeah, at the airport. So, brother man, LT, 6'4", can I have an easy conversation with you? And you don't want to talk, bro? Like, all I want to do is talk to you. I want to call the cops, man. That's all I want to do is just talk. You said I'm on some weird shit? All right, for sure. I'll wait till the police get here then.
Are you guys YouTube streamers?
Yeah, something like that. So he's threatening to go get a gun.
Why is he? Hey, why you getting?
He's threatening to go get a gun.
It's YouTube.
So no, yeah, don't worry. Wait till the police show up. I'm on some weird shit. All I wanted to do was just talk.
He said at least I'm black. What me being black got to do with it, DJ?
He's threatening to get a gun, so you can tell the police to go ahead and come around. I already got the license plates on that Cadillac too. They really just gonna let him drive? Oh, what's happening, bro?
Hell me, those people like, man, I'm in that they look like a predator, bro.
Wow. They really
with
fuck, bro. No, I want this bitch ass. Fuck.
Yeah, ladies got scared to the motherfucker when I ran past them.
That's him. Back that way. Black Cadillac.
Man, I ran all the way down that goddamn hill, bro.
Black Cadillac. Way up there. He's going to Redondo.
There's a $6 million man color. Mike. Man, we was at it that day, bro. We was at it that day. God damn. So if y'all did see that video already, you saw in the end, I said to be continued. So basically, this dude has reached out to the police. Look, I wasn't wearing flip flops, man. Shit, I might have would have ran fast. You saw that damn Indian dude. What up, Maria? But he reached out to the police, and hopefully soon he will be turning himself in. Because he feels that he didn't do nothing wrong because he didn't actually do nothing with the girl, even though he showed up though. Yeah, I mean, he fucking showed up. Man. Exactly. That's all we need is intent. That's it. You show the fuck up. You talk about it. You didn't say nothing different. You're done, bub. So we got 9 minutes. Oh, this fool respond. God damn it. Uh-oh. This creep is woke. This Pred is woke, man. So it looks like I might be catching him today. As long as I can keep feeling how I feel right now. Literally before I got on, bro, I was in there puking my brains out. I woke up on a sick one today. So hopefully I can still feel how I'm feeling after this premiere. And then I'll be able to go up there and just catch this fool, man. I might not even do no conversation. I mean, will try the conversation with him because he obviously know he got a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see what happens, y'all. What the hell 6x6x6 got to do with anything right now? Oh. He get himself old rested. Oh. How many more minutes now? 6 minutos. 6 minutos. It should be a pretty good video, though. Y'all will see the second Pred that we ended up catching that night. You will see his ass pull up and watch pretty much the whole catch. And then we caught his ass 10 minutes later. But all right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and cut the live. And I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to the premiere side. I will see y'all over yonder. Till next time.